Kristy, first we'd like for you to talk a little bit about your experience and how it relates to your candidacy.
I was on your council before. In 1990 I was elected to a 4-year term, and I have been urged by community leaders and people, members of the community, to run again. I have a Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Florida. My business experience has been in residential and commercial land development. I started out my early years after college as a legal administrator, and then moved into the development area. I've owned, managed and operated a golf course. Let's see, in terms of my family, I have 2 daughters and a son, and 2 grandchildren. So that's pretty much me.
So people, not only in the Cove but across the valley, is annexation, particularly the Vista Santa Rosa area.
Right. My mantra, my slogan for running is "Let's make La Quinta better, not bigger." My primary reason for that is that annexation of those acres to the east of us in our sphere of influence, they make no economic or land use sense at all. Those areas that are to be annexed or could be annexed bring with them no revenue. So paying for fire and paramedic and police service comes out of the general fund, and continues to be, and would continue to be, a huge drain. And not only we wouldn't be paying for those services at the rate we are now, because down the road, of course, they're going to cost more, and it would actually mean putting on more people in those service areas. So if we get no revenue for that, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And I'm not sure if everyone understands this, but that's county land, and the county already has a redevelopment agency overlay on that. So they're not willing to cooperate with us in terms of paying us money, because they already have debt that needs to be serviced there. So we get no tax revenue.
There are big issues here in the Cove. First of all, code enforcement. There's a lot of opinions of residents here on whether the codes are enforced enough or not enough, or how do you, what's your take on code enforcement?
And then there are, I went to a little forum that the dog owners had in terms of their pets and everything, and you know, there are issues with them too. You know, I think it's something that needs to be looked at. I'm not, as I said, you know, I'm looking at both sides of it.
Safety issues are a concern here, fire and police protection. Do you have some feelings about how we stand there, or?
Yes, public safety is huge, and it certainly is a Cove issue. It's an issue all over the city, but definitely a Cove issue. And I would like to form a public safety commission.
How do you believe that the dark sky ordinance relates to our safety issues?
I like the dark skies. I'm very much in favor of the dark skies. I'm certainly not going to ride the fence on that. It's part of the magic of our city. I think it just gives us a uniqueness. It's part of the charm.
So does that put us at a disadvantage as far as safety issues are concerned?
Well, from the police people that I have talked to here, they say absolutely not. Lights just show them a better way to get in.
Another issue up here is undergrounding of our utilities.
It would certainly make the area beautiful. I think it would be a beautification. It would make the area beautiful. I think it would be a fabulous thing to have done. However, the residents here would have to buy into it. I mean, it would be a monumental mess for a while. And the city says that they would have to form an assessment district to do that. I think they need a 2/3 vote, and they don't feel that it would pass. So,
do you have any thoughts on how to have better exchange of information or better communication, or any thoughts on?
I do. You're hitting a lot of my hot buttons tonight. I'm not wild about consultants and surveys. I like town hall meetings. Get right down to it.